Hello, my name is Amy Phillips and I'm doing my informative speech on the negative effects of birth control on the American society. In the 21st century, as Americans, we are experiencing many new breakthroughs in biology, technology, and in medicinal fields. Many Americans are so overwhelmed with these modern publicized advancements that we do not take the time to considering what is happening on the inside, away from the media. One of our biggest issues, and one with a lot of repercussions, is the development of artificial hormone contraceptives. Many doctors put it on the market without realizing the negative side effects. Another problem is how children are thinking that sex is implied and that it's okay for them because birth control. This concept is exposing our youth to a world of insignificant, precarious sexual encounters at a very tender age. The usual birth control contraceptive includes two hormones called estrogen and progestin. These hormones are transmitted throughout the body during pregnancy, and when taken in pill form, they trick the woman's body into thinking that you are pregnant. By your body thinking that you are pregnant prevents you from actually getting pregnant while on birth control. Well, these synthetic estrogen and progestin hormones can damage the DNA of the undeveloped breast cell in young girls. Therefore, it leads to the vulnerability of breast cancer. Another major problem with the contraceptive hormones is that it creates a state of anovulation. Anovulation means that there's no ovulation at all. By suppressing ovulation, it deprives the body of its natural hormones produced by ovaries needed for growth and development. If this prolongs for so long, the body can actually forget how to ovulate forever. Right here I have a diagram that shows how the artificial hormones flow through the fallopian tubes, the uterus, and the ovary, all the way up to the pituitary gland in your brain. So it's with you forever. Over 1 million women take birth control, and just a few decades ago, before birth control hit the market, the normal age for puberty for girls was 14 to 15. Ever since birth control, and studies show that it does link to birth control, the normal age for girls to hit puberty is 9 or 10. That is ridiculous. Many parents who consume birth control themselves are unaware of these negative side effects, mainly due to ignorance. They do not keep themselves informed. And a lot of parents let their children get on it because their children complain of acne, cramps, and a heavy flow of menstruation. In addition to you thinking that it helps out your day-to-day life, it really is harming your reproductive organs severely. The hormones that are emitted during a female's menstruation are a natural process, and for anything to slow that down or even stop it is extremely harmful for the body. Another thing that females think, that birth control has made females think, is that they need to be physically attractive. They need to be sexy for the opposite sex, and that it's cool to have multiple sexual partners. Well, this ultimately leads to STDs, which are growing daily dramatically. The numbers are just increasing daily. Right now, 1 in 5 people in the United States has an STD. 2/3 of all STDs occur in people over 25 years or younger. 1 in 4 new STD infections occur in teenagers every day. And cervical cancer is linked to HPV, which 1 out of every 5 girls have now. It is up to our nation as a whole to protect and inform upcoming generations from such exposure and threat. It is time for our parents to come to their senses and stop letting your children make the decisions for you. It puts too much unnecessary responsibility on the child to make decisions about protected sexual endeavors. Some of the best alternatives to prevent children from the desire to take birth control would be to buy them Midol, Pamprin, heating pads, facial wash, and encourage vigorous aerobic exercise, possibly a sports team. Clinical studies show that women who are involved in regular exercising programs begin puberty later and are twice as less likely to develop breast cancer and be less susceptible to peer pressure to the secret sexual lives that many teens take on today. Plus, is that 1% chance of getting pregnant that the doctors warn you about, as well as living with all the baggage of birth control, really worth it?